Yo, you already know it's your boy Big Trail, repping Hot 92.5 The Heat, and you already know what it is, man, who's back in the building. 2011 McDonald's All-American, Dudley High School alumni, first round NBA draft pick, Mr. PJ Harriston, man, put some respect on the name.
And then on the other end, the Lakers don't get back, and Harriston with a hammer jam.
What's the word, brother?
Chillin', man.
I can dig it. Appreciate you pulling back up on us, man. You know, again, yesterday was dope, man. I feel like everything you're doing is with pure intentions and coming from a good place, man. And that's what the world needs nowadays, man. There's more love and more genuinely authentic people, man. So, again, we appreciate you here for pulling up and just sharing your story with us.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else doing this, so I'm glad to be able to do it in Greensboro.
All right, that's what it do. And shout out to my man Offthacurbtay. He'll be pulling up on us later, man. But we're gonna jump into it because that's how we do it, man. Over here, Hot 92.5 The Heat. Now, I know yesterday we was kind of all over the place a little bit. We touched upon your upbringing, your background, coming from high school and playing in Dudley, but didn't forget about the military academy. I forgot about that. You know what I'm saying? It slipped my mind. So you want to expand on that a little bit and what chose you to, it's Hargrave, right?
Yeah, Hargrave Military Academy.
Yeah, what brought that about?
Man, so I'm basically, my junior year at Dudley, we fell short. And, I was pissed. But when you're mad, you say things, you don't really mean. So the whole time I'm kind of, I don't want to be here, and so I'm frustrated. So when I'm at home, me and Mom, we getting into butt heads, not doing chores, just a little shit around the house, and she wasn't feeling it. And she kept saying, you don't get your act together around this house, I'm gonna take your ass, you're gonna be in a military school.
Jesus, Mama wasn't playing.
So, and the whole time I'm thinking she just talking, cause that's what she used to talk. She used to say stuff just to kind of make me straighten up, Yeah. So I'm thinking the whole time she just talking. Next thing I know, I found out I wasn't going to Dudley next year. And that following week, my bags was packed and I was on my way up to Chatham, Virginia to Hargrave Military Academy.
Jeez Louise, man, that's tough.
Yeah.
So with that experience, man, did it instill that discipline that was missing, or was it something that you really thought you didn't need, but ended up being like, you know what, I'm kind of glad I did go here? Yeah,
at the end of the day, yeah, I'm definitely grateful for the time at Hargrave because you learn some lessons there, you do, but at the same time, you asking 5 17-year-olds from different places, from Greensboro, from Charlotte, from Raleigh, from Florida, from Virginia, you asking all these guys from different areas to come in and get right to it, like military style, and we don't know how none of this works. So we messing up, we playing in the lines, we didn't take nothing serious at first. And, we didn't really take nothing serious at all the whole year, honestly, but other than the schoolwork, of course. But outside of that, bro, we were just clowns, man. It was fun, and the discipline side was, when we did get in trouble, they had a bull ring. They put our ass in the bull ring in full military gear with a damn rifle. You gotta hold the rifle and walk around the bull ring. It's a square. It's a white square. And you walk around that square, depending on how long they tell you. You can be on there for 2 hours, you can be on there for 5, 6 hours.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
That's tough. Was there any other kids that was there that you still connect with to this day?
Yeah, a few of the guys. We all grew apart, honestly, but I'm still friends with a couple guys on Facebook. Marquise Rankin, that's my guy. He's the one from Charlotte.
PG.
Yeah, the point guard. He's the one from Charlotte. CJ Barksdale and Darius Carter. They're both from Danville, so they were 10 minutes away from school. So they were allowed to go home at night.
What?
So people that won't from right there. We had to stay,
Yeah.
and we weren't up but 40 minutes from there.
Yeah.
But who getting up at 5:30 every morning driving 40 minutes? You know what I'm saying? So they used to drive us crazy. They could go home, but Robert Brown, he's a guy from Florida, and then you got Dez Wells, my guy who played with me, CP3.
Yeah.
You know, AAU, and then we ended up being high school teammates. So
that's crazy, man. Like my Dukes wasn't playing, so you keep thinking these are just words. Oh man,
not playing around.
That's tough. Now, like, so you did that, got then ended up going to Carolina. Like, what was your most memorable moment at UNC, USA?
I want to say just the NCAA tournament feel, like just being in the tournament, like, you know, it's so different because, you know, everything's on a schedule.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the stuff you're used to doing in like a home game or away game is completely different because everything's on a schedule and everything's so professional. But, you know, like people call it the trenches. Like once you get to the tournament, you're in the trenches. You got teams that you didn't think were that good are good. You got teams that you didn't think that were bad getting beat by teams that weren't supposed to be that good. Like, so it was just a crazy time of the year. I think I would say that's the most memorable as far as playing. Yeah, and of course the Duke Carolina rivalry, but that's you don't have to speak on that.
Nah, there wasn't a rivalry then. Them jokers, man, I don't know what they doing over there now, but good day, boy. Somebody got the assignment, man. The way they recruiting the players that they get in the NIL, somebody got the assignment, man. I don't know what they doing over down there, but man. They doing something, brother. But you know, I respect anybody to do their due diligence, man. The way that basketball has transformed, man. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? The portal, the NIL money. It's not legal now. More or less like wanting to go to the school for the prestige or win a chip. They want that money. They just want to get in and get out. But what about in the league? What would you say your most memorable moment was when you got to the league?
Man, I had so many. Guarding these superstars, guarding Hall of Famers. Them the moments you remember, like regardless of what you do, like or where you end up in life. Like those are the moments you're gonna always remember and cherish because not a lot of people can walk around saying they guarded Kobe, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Kevin Durant, Carmelo Anthony. A lot of people can't go around saying they did that. I can.
Who's the biggest trash talk out of all them? Did D-Wade talk trash?
Nah, I didn't really. People didn't say much to me though.
Okay.
I guess because they knew I was a loose cannon.
Yeah.
So I guess that was part of the reason why. But I don't know. I didn't really play the whole talking junk.
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm gonna get serious.
Right.
So.
Like what about like with KG? Because KG talks to himself. People think he be talking junk to other players, but I didn't see him enough time. Like, oh, he's talking to himself.
I want to say I didn't really play against KG, but maybe once, because I think that one year he was hurt.
Yeah.
So I didn't play against him but like once, and he didn't play much because I think he was coming back from the injury.
I thought that was crazy. I used to think like, KG's out there just, but then I said, yo, I'm at the game. I'm right there kind of almost close to court side. I said, oh, he talking to himself. I was like, yo, this man is on a different, whatever you got to do to motivate yourself, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, that's crazy. So when you got out there, I know Kobe, this towards the end of his career, man, but that's still the Mamba, you know what I mean? Like, was there any nerves or was it more or less like, you know what, this is what I'm here for?
Kobe was the only person I was starstruck by.
See? Yeah.
And then knowing that he was my matchup, like I was guarding him, he was guarding me. I was trying to go at him, and I ended up having like 13 in the first quarter on him. And I mean, I felt like that moment was pretty dope.
Yeah, yeah. Was that when you was in Charlotte or Memphis?
That was in Charlotte, yeah.
Yeah, Charlotte. Oh man, what was that like playing? I mean, you back home, playing in Charlotte, like you in your own backyard, man.
I mean, it was what it was. I mean, it was cool, but like. I always say I just felt like Charlotte want the right situation for me.
Yeah.
Not as far as like living wise, but like playing wise. Because you asking somebody that, you know, that's used to being a shooter
Yes.
all the time. Not somebody that's not somebody that's used to be a shooter here and there. I might get the ball here and there. And I get it. I had to switch roles. I had to do different things, you know, to get the playing time. But at the same time, I just feel like they weren't right situation because Kemba Walker is my point guard. And
Scoring though.
right. And no doubt that Kemba's a dog. Like one of the best players I've ever seen with my two eyes. Like the stuff I've seen him do to
See
people.
what he did in the NCAA tournament.
Man, listen, like, bro, Kemba has game. There's a reason he's the all-time leading scorer in Charlotte on his history. Like, it's supposed to be like that. But I just felt like being in that situation, I didn't think I was going to thrive because
he has the ball a lot.
And he's going to shoot the ball 25, 30 times a game. And then you got the next player after him that's going to shoot probably 10 to 15. So it's like, it's not enough. It wasn't enough shots. It's just one basketball. Like, I felt like if I was in a situation like where I got drafted to like a contender or somebody that's used to winning, I'd have been a little bit better because, you know, but the Hornets wasn't and still haven't been a winning organization. So it's just like.
Me personally, I think you would have been a great fit at Golden State. That's why I see like with your game, because that's weird because
I had a workout with them.
That's crazy because like I'm gonna talk about this a little bit. I might be off a little bit. I'm trying to, you know, make sure I do my fact check, make sure everything's straight. Andrew Wiggins. Are you familiar with Andrew?
Yeah. I mean,
was he supposed to come to Carolina?
I think we were recruiting him. I think we ended up not getting his top 3.
Yeah.
But I think we was in his top 5.
Because somebody, they put it out there in the rumor mill like he came to Carolina for his visit or whatever.
Yeah, he came on a visit. Yeah, he definitely.
And he pretty much knew that year was your team. Like, even though he was highly recruited and he already knew, like, we got this dog over here. We know you a little pup coming up, but we got this big dog over there that's already solidified. So that's pretty much what they were saying why he didn't come to Carolina, because you had his spot on lock.
He could have came. I mean, I'm gonna be real. He could have came, bro. I won't shine away from no challenge.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I was gonna do what I did anyway.
Yeah.
That was what I was known for. You can't take it from me now.
Right.
Because now everybody gonna start questioning why ain't he shooting the ball like he used to? Why
I heard here, you know, I'm right down the street. I heard about them practices like, this nigga's in practice. He going in his guys like they really not his guys, like, you know, like, but that's just the competitive nature.
Anytime we on that hardwood and it's 2 different teams and we going against each other, I'm not your friend.
Yeah.
I'm not your friend. Not now.
Yeah.
Soon as practice over, I'm your friend.
Yeah.
Like, but if we compete, I'm not your friend. Like that was one thing I learned, bro. Like, I'm not your friend. When we're competing, yeah, we're brothers at the end of the day. But when we're in drills and we're competing and I have to do this so I don't run, I'm not your friend.
I was like, man, because I remember, this is way super years ago, man. Shout out to Justin Ellaby, man. Again, I go back to Smith. You know, I know that was my school for a little bit, but I used to get to practice with them. You know what I'm saying? My cousin over there helping coaching. So I go in. This is when they had Ellaby, Map. Who else was there? Lamarvis.
They had a squad.
They had a nice squad, bro.
This squad that went to state championship?
I think they did. I can't remember, but just running with them young. You know, I'm out of school. I'm older then, but helping try to keep my stuff quick, running with them older boys. I'm like, yo, this guy Ellaby's like he's a fool with it, man. Then when I thought about it, I was like, dang, y'all games was almost similar, almost the same stature, same height. Put that thing down, can shoot that thing. And I was like, man, now when I look at it, I'm like, yo, these boys that's hooping now, it's like they missing something.
Now got a dog, and now got that dog.
Is that what it is? Is it AAU, that buddy? Everybody want to be friends?
Everybody want to be friends. Everybody want to you know, do something on the court and laugh about it. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, shit funny to that horn blow.
Right. Where's the attitude? Where's the
I never like that. Like, yeah, I might crack a smile, but I'm about business when I'm playing.
Right. Yeah.
Like I'm trying to murder you out there.
And then I think about even like sitting in on some of the practice, I'm like, even the skill drills are different. It's like, and what I see about like they say like the Europeans is killing the game right now. That's because they still practicing fundamentals. We done shied away from that. Now everybody wanna be stretch fours, stretch fives, they wanna shoot the ball, but the fundamental part of the game is being able to enhance your game.
Exactly.
So what would you say will be most important? Well, how would I say this? What do you think are the most important skills for young athletes to develop in order to succeed on a professional level?
Repeat that one more time. I'm trying to
What skills do you think it'll be important for younger athletes to develop to thrive to go to that next level?
Well, one, I would just say being coachable. Like are you coachable? Are you willing to be coached? Will you let somebody teach you things, or do you have to have something to say back every time you're being taught something? So I feel like being coachable might be one of the biggest parts, obviously, because being respectful, all of that plays a part in being coachable. And, you know, if you're willing to be a sponge, like we talked about, if you're willing to be a sponge and take stuff in, take constructive criticism, and, you know, take being criticized and turn it into a positive. If you're that type of person, you'll make it anywhere. You'll play anywhere.
Yeah.
But if you're one of those people that go into a shell when you get fussed at, or if you mess up in the game, you get subbed out and you check out mentally, you're not gonna make it too far, because you can't make it far with a bad attitude.
Yeah.
You can't make it far if you're disrespectful. You can't make it far if you can't listen to the coach and follow simple directions.
And that's life, period. Being a knucklehead gets you nowhere, bro.
At all.
Like, I can attest and put myself in that box, because people used to tell me all the time, now, why ain't you never play high school ball? This because I was outside too much. I didn't want to listen. Like, I see my homie, man, shout out to Mike Smith, man. Mike Smith that went to Dudley. He was like, man, you know, Mike got that crazy little voice. Man, Trail, man, you was one of the coldest niggas on the court. He said, why ain't you never play no school ball, man? Cause I was one of the ones you was talking about. I ain't want to listen. I ain't want to be coached. I felt like I played these people my whole life outside of the park. I know what they about to do. I know what's about. Even though we running plays, like, I don't have to do this.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? Then one time I was there, I'm not gonna say the school, but they had a system to where you have to pass the ball 5 times before anybody took a shot.
Right.
And guess who's taking the shot? The senior. You think if I'm gonna have this shot right here on the block and I got somebody that's about damn near in the paint, that I'm not gonna do my thing and my people over here on the sidelines watching me? Yeah, man, that discipline thing, man. I was a knucklehead. I didn't wanna. So that's a major point, man. But say the ones that do listen and they make it to that next level, you know, the lights get bright. So,
man,
like, what would you like? How do you handle the pressures and the challenges that come with being in the spotlight as a professional athlete? You got people coming at you from everywhere.
And I'm gonna be real, it was tough. It's super tough, because, like we talked about, I tried my best to be so regular. Like, I couldn't even, like, imagine, like, I'm just walking through Walmart by myself. And I play with the Hornets. I play for the Hornets. I'm in Charlotte. I'm walking through Walmart by myself. Like, that's the type of stuff I used to do, where, like, I didn't realize the seriousness behind being a professional athlete. Like, I knew it was a big deal, but I'm like, shit, I'm still a regular person. Like, I still had Great Value brand shit in the damn refrigerator. Like,
yeah, I know
like,
that's right.
you feel what I'm saying? Like, I had all the money in the world, and I still had the Great Value ranch and the Great Value. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it won't. I was just trying to fit in, I guess you could say, and you know, and me coming from where I come from, like I had said before, like this is who I was. Like I'm not used to being a celebrity. I'm not used to being a superstar and having this big spotlight. Like it's just what it was to me. I just knew I was good at what I did.
That's crazy, man. Shout out to Great Value, big delicious products, by the way. I still shop with Great Value. But I know when I used to go to the games back in the day, when they was the Bobcats, and I used to be in Charlotte real heavy. One cat that I would always see around, even before they tore it down, Eastland Mall, Steven Jackson. I would see Steven Jackson everywhere, bro. Like, yo, what up, Jack? What up, fam? Just approachable, cool guy, relatable, you know what I'm saying? I would see him in the club, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Steven Jackson, man, and all the smoke, man, podcast, Matt Barnes and the whole gang, man. Like, that's one cat, and I remember when he played Dudley, yo, when he was at Oak Hill.
Oh, yeah. That was what, 97? It had to be.
Somewhere around
Or was
there.
it? It was around like 01, 02.
I want to say it was in the 90s, into the 90s.
So it was 96. It had to be like 97. That they played against Vincent Wood. Yeah.
The boys came out there. I was like, yo, like, anytime you had the big schools coming, I was like, yeah, I gotta get to the game. I just gotta see who these players are, man. But that's one thing I can't even fathom. And I done had the pleasure to be around some major celebrities, man, and just see how they move, just like everyday people. I be thinking, like, you don't find that weird? Like, doing Dreamville, we hanging out with Cash Money and BG, and then he's like, man, he wanted to go by the store real quick, so we go into the store. I'm thinking his security gonna go in the store for him. And his brother hopped out. They're going to the store. So I'm sitting there looking, I'm like, dude, we in kind of the hood over here in Raleigh. Like, I know Raleigh, you know what I'm saying? We further down from North Hills. We over here by the ABC store.
No.
Yeah, New Orleans. He hopped out. I see people looking around there. It's like, that's BG. And I'm sitting there like, man, just having that feeling, you know, just to still be you, but really not understanding.
And he was locked up for a minute.
12 and a half.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people forget about you.
12 and a half.
But when you got a name, yeah, you might be gone for a little bit, but as soon as you get out and you pop out and fucking baller alert show you out of prison now, you're relevant again.
And shout out to BG, man, and Baltimore Tracy, man. Like, those, they really took us in and made us feel like family, that whole Dreamville Festival, man. That was an experience that I know me and my cousin were like, yo, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? Tough. They made us really feel like family, man. But I know nowadays, you know, with the cell phone, social media, and everybody wanting to be the person to make this go viral, trying to get a picture here, trying to get a thing here, and trying to get, you know, anything, you know what I'm saying? I look at it like, now you have the chance to create your own narrative. You know, you talked about what you went through, your hardships or whatever, and we'll put you in that dark place, why you did what you did, and all of that good stuff. So now, you know, it's all about redemption. You know, and again, I keep preaching enough, like, I appreciate you giving us this moment to be able to help you start that journey back onto redemption. For sure. Now, coming up when you was a player, who did you like? Who did you watch? Who was your favorite player?
Kobe.
Oh, the Mamba.
Kobe
or Mike? Who you taking?
Kobe.
Kobe.
And I tell people that I'm real biased when it comes to Kobe. Like like Kobe was my favorite player. Like I had the Kobe Bryant jersey, number 8 jersey. I wore the crazy 8s when I played AAU. We were sponsored by Adidas. Right. Everybody else wore any other Adidas. I wore the crazy 8s because that's who my dog was. I wore the crazy 8s. I wore the Kobe's. Yeah. Like before he was with Nike. Like I was a Kobe guy. Always gonna be a Kobe guy. Like when he passed, bro, it was like I really lost like my best friend. Like I'm boo-hoo crying at my mama's house. Like I went to my mama's house, bro, like boo-hoo crying. She thinking something really done happened. I turned the TV on, Kobe done died, and she see the pain in me. Like it was really crazy because, you know, when you idolize people like that and then they're just gone. Yeah. I mean, that shit hurts.
And I think that's an iconic moment in history, man. It's sad it's tragic that when it went down, but I can remember I was sitting on the couch chilling, and shout out to my old head Ty, man, Mr. Ty Dobbins, man. He's an old school Lakers fan, and he texted my phone, was like, man, what did he text me something? You hear about Kobe? I was like, what, he coming out of retirement? He was like, nah, he died. I was like, what? So I sit up on the couch. Next thing I know, I turn the TV on. I see it. I
It's
said,
everywhere.
"Oh my God!" I said, it's like time just stood still for a second because he was doing so much great stuff.
Like his daughter would be at
Gigi?
UConn right now. She was gonna be cold.
She was him.
All over again.
Yeah.
She had
Gigi was
she had the
tough.
fadeaway already.
Man, that was that like I tell you, it's like a piece of me. I was like, yo, like, wow.
Like he would literally be at every UConn game.
Mm-hmm.
Right now.
She would be with him at every Lakers game. Like I know he said that Trae Young was her favorite player at the time. And then there was in the Laker game. He started speaking. I'm not even gonna tear it up, but whatever language Lucas speaks, he started speaking Slovenian.
Slovenian,
Yeah, he started speaking the language.
Yeah, that's like stuff like that is dope. Like, cause he speaks like 3-4 different languages. Like,
man, Kobe was an ill dude, bro. Like just the fact to have that passion to want to be great like that, not wanting to lose, not and then again it goes back to what we just said. Who do you see that's like that right now in the league? I say Ant-Man.
I was about to say Anthony Edwards, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he as much as he said, he's the next face of the league.
So you think they gonna overlook Ja, go to Edwards?
Why not?
Yeah, Ja keep doing crazy stuff, man.
And it ain't even the crazy, so he can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
You ain't playing enough games. Shit, Anthony Edwards out there every night. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, he out there every
And
night.
they have dethroned several big dogs. KD, Jokic them last year, now the Lakers. Yeah, Ant-Man.
And Luka. Like, he put niggas out of the playoffs. They was picked. Nobody picked Minnesota to win that series. Nobody picked them to go past 5-6 games.
Yeah.
They beat them niggas in 5 games. Ain't got time to rest.
Time to chill.
They waiting on Golden State and Houston. If Houston fuck around and win tonight, they got a whole nother game set. They got a whole nother 4 days to rest.
Mm.
And and that's the thing though. If Houston win, they gotta come to Houston. Golden State win, Golden State gotta go to Minnesota.
Man, shout out to Mike Conley. How is Mike Conley still doing it, bro? Mike Conley's 75 years old.
And I played with Mike Conley in Memphis.
Yeah.
One of the coolest teammates I ever had, bro.
Yeah, man.
Funny ass dude. Like all of them dudes was funny. Like that whole Memphis team was funny, bro.
Yeah.
Like everybody.
Was Tony Allen there then?
Tony Allen, Matt Barnes,
Lock you down, Tony Allen.
Zebo, Mark Gasol, all them guys, bro. They funny.
Yeah.
Vince Carter was there.
Vince, VC. He finally gave it up, man. What he been retired like 3 years now, 4 years?
Yeah, I think it's been like 4.
Yeah.
He can still dunk though.
I know. I seen it, man. Dude, this is how crazy I was. Like such a downhill Tar Heel fan. When they had the ACC tournament at the Coliseum, Greensboro Coliseum, I signed up to work there, right? Just sweeping up, doing whatever.
Right.
So I just did it because I was hoping and I was praying.
You running into somebody.
Duke and Carolina would play. This is when they had Vince, Twan, when they played Duke with what was the dude they had from Michigan? They ended up going to Michigan State, Chappelle. I think that was his name, but dude, needless to say, I had to watch that whole game.
So you saw Dean up close.
Up close and personal, bro. One of them, and then
that was the last year he coached, right? With Vince and them?
Yep.
That was the last year he coached.
All them, yep. And then end up getting interviewed by Fox 8 News after they was talking about how do I feel about the tournament leaving Greensboro.
That's crazy.
Yep, got fired. They was like, man, this dude worked here. And they talked, actually they caught me when I was there coming out the side where they had the buses at. That's how I got to see Chappelle and all them after they lost. Then when
they thought you was with them?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. That was like one of my biggest moments. I was like, wow, I got to see Carolina beat Duke in the ACC championship at the Greensboro Coliseum, man. But that's crazy. But I know that that Minnesota thing, you got me thinking that, boy. And that Ant-Man is something special, boy. Yes, sir. I know when you went on Theo's them show, man, like when you talked about everything that was going on, I know they're your brothers from basketball, and y'all done developed a bond in life since then. Like, were they surprised that you wanted to do it?
I wouldn't say surprised.
Or more or less like bigging you up, like, yeah, you on your grown man.
It was one of those things. Like, it was really eating me up. Like, I couldn't just keep holding it any longer. And it was one of the things I just felt like I had to get off my chest because I was living in guilt. So I didn't want to keep living in that guilt. I didn't want that weight on my shoulders, and I didn't want to be out and have to look over my shoulder everywhere I went.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Again, it goes back to having morals, values, integrity, and you know, we all get put in situations to where we make decisions that we are not proud of, you know, but again, every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. So I look at stuff like that, I'm like, you know, again, bravo to you, because it's like, again, no pun intended, I effed up. We're going to turn it around, but now it's about that bounce back, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got I've been seeing on social media, a 3-on-3 tournament, something that's about to come up. The R something, I got to get back on there and see, man.
I'm not sure. I know my boy's doing I think a 3-on-3 tournament in Yanceyville. I'm gonna post a flyer.
Okay.
If y'all guys can post a flyer for me.
Oh, yeah, already. Yes, sir.
I told him I'd do it for him, so.
Yeah, the 3-on-3. I know we did the Kevin Garnett joint last year. They had it at the Sportsplex, and they had some pro-am teams there, some regular street ballers there. They had free food. Everything was free for the people. You know, real nice, crazy turnout. Do you ever still have that itch to get back out there? Like,
not no more.
Not no more. You think about the big three, maybe just getting out there for a little.
Maybe like that's a maybe, because those guys are older too.
Yeah.
Like, so obviously, if I get in shape, yeah, like that's something I would think about for sure. But you know, I'm not really in a rush. I'm not really I gotta be in that mode.
Yeah.
Like, and people don't forget. Like, people know if I really wanted to come out and get back in shape and shoot that ball, like, that'll never leave. I can still shoot regardless of what goes on.
yeah, most definitely. And I know that's something, like, again, I ain't even get close to touching the levels of what you've done, but my career was cut short. I tore my Achilles and Trotter Center, packed on a Sunday, and now it's like I was 36. Dude, I still be having dreams about hooping. I should have ran with my son. I can't even say that because that little joke in there. We in the gym hooping. He beat me in a 3-point shootout, bro. My 8-year-old. And I was shooting. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, once he got on, I was like, hold on, wait a minute now. Let me tuck this elbow in, you know what I mean? And I'm like, dude, this little dude, I got beat by an 8-year-old. But it's all good, though. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, though. You know what I'm saying? Can't win them all. You know what I mean?
Let you have it.
Yeah. I was just proud that he kept hitting, you know what I'm saying? He shot from one spot too, though. I was moving all around it, you know, and I was shooting deep too, but no excuses. But yeah, man. But that's dope, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing and continue watching your journey, man. Again, mi casa, su casa. Anytime you want to pull up, pop out, whatever, you got some stuff you need to get off your chest, you know what I'm saying? This is the platform you can come do it at, you know what I mean? And then you know, we got some other things in the works, man, that I think will be very, 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 very promising in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? We put everything together, man. But I know you like me and I'm like you. It's Friday night. It's family time. Gotta get ready to get the little one squared away, so I ain't gonna hold you, man. But again, I appreciate you for coming through.
Anytime.
Already.
I got plenty more to tell.
Oh yeah. We ain't even got into the depths of it yet.
I got plenty more.
We just building up so the people
for sure
can get to really understand who you are and what your journey has become. You know what I'm saying? So once again, it's been your boy Big Trail, man. Shout out to Offthacurbtay, who's downstairs eating some grub. Didn't want to bring it up to share with us, but he just texted out, "Don't rush, man. I'm downstairs eating." Okay, brother. But again, it's been your boy Big Trail. This has been another episode of Talk That Talk. Mr. PJ Harriston, man. And we're going to get into it another time like that. Hot 92.5 The Heat, straight like that. And we out.